Good evening, dear Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
So I'll just be giving you my speech. 25th of December is a special day as most of the world celebrates the festival of Christmas. However, the 25th of December in the year 1994 was special for a surprised couple and their delighted families for a different reason. Despite not being believers in Santa Claus, they were blessed with a gift they could never possibly imagine. A tiny baby boy, and that's when I was born. Growing up, I was the perfect example of a couch potato. The only thing I believed was that food was the most important thing in life, and breakfast was supposed to be had twice. Birthday parties was all about eating as much chocolate cake as possible and drinking as much cola, only to vomit all of it out later back home, to the delight of my mother. The only physical exercise which I actually enjoyed was getting up from bed, going and watching television for hours together, only interrupted by midday meals, midnight meals, mid-evening meals, and every possible meal you can imagine. But however, in the spirit of my profound love for physical exercise, tennis classes were a nightmare for everyone involved. They were a sheer waste of time, effort, and money. Surprisingly, all of this changed some years later, and every evening during games time became my favorite time of the day. Well, what could have possibly brought about such a dramatic change? I was sent to boarding school in the summer of 2005. There is a tradition which runs in my family wherein all students are generally sent to the boarding school, and so I was sent to Chinna International Residential School, Coimbatore. Well, the tradition was one reason, and the second reason was my ever-expanding waist size. Gradually, I began to develop a genuine interest for sports, especially football. I also began following football, and that helped me open up as a person. I got involved in more extracurricular activities in school, like presentations, house activities, plays, theatre, etc. And that opened me up as a person a lot. This was my first major learning point in school. The second substantial experience which I had in school was when in class 11th and 12th I had opted for the International Baccalaureate Diploma program for my class 11 and 12. This was different as because it actually made me a curious student. It got me interested into academic learning, and I enjoyed actually being a student. As part of our course curriculum, we had to volunteer at a nearby village. Every week for about a year and a half, we went there and we interacted with underprivileged children, teaching them how to read, write, and communicate in English, and spend constructive time with them. Even after I passed out of school, I continued working in the same capacity by taking up the role of a volunteer in the organization Make a Difference. Every week, I would go to Calcutta Muslim Orphanage for Boys and teach children of class 6 and 7 the same thing. Gradually, I got more engrossed in the role of Make a Difference. I helped Make a Difference shore up its city operations and expand its foothold by serving as a member of the core committee for the term 2014-15. In all my experience of social service and volunteering, I think I learned more than what I taught, and I became a more empathetic and expressive person. However, this wasn't the most significant change or development in my life. After 8 long years in boarding, I made the decision to come back to the city and stay with my family. Now that I look back at my decision, I think it was a brilliant one. I consider myself really lucky to have been able to spend time with Bade Baba, as I like to call him. He's my grandfather's older brother and the head of our family. He was a role model to everyone in the family. He exemplified the values of service, humility, hard work, simplicity. And he was by far the most down-to-earth man I've ever seen. I love spending time with my grandparents, and I in fact cherish the moments, and I'm surprised to how fun it is. Just the other day, I was walking down the hall at home, and then while I was crossing my grandfather, he suddenly punched me in the stomach. I was taken aback, and then I asked him, Baba, why did you do this? He said, no, I was just checking how strong you are, and burst out in laughter. I was really shocked, but in the end I smiled because it hardly hurt. And that's when I realized that life does complete a full circle. As you grow old, it brings out the inner child in you. Apart from this, I I also spend time with my father and my uncle. Uh, any time which I would find apart before or after college, I would go to the office. Interacting with them in their domain, that is work, brought me a lot closer to them. I actually learned various things from them. Something so simple like learning how to open an envelope, which I was probably doing all my life, or how to staple a set of papers, to the values of simplicity and benevolence. Family is something I cherish a lot. Moments at home like watching movies or TV, eating meals, playing board games with my parents and my siblings is something that I'm really glad to do today, and I am really thankful for all of it. In all my life till now, there have been significant changes. I've grown from a sports averse person to a fun loving fan. I've grown from a spoiled, pampered child to a young, hopefully capable adult. I've grown from someone who was a very ignorant student to a very curious learner. All of these changes have brought me here today, but I know that they are not enough to take me where I want to go tomorrow. I believe I want to make a significant difference in everyone's life. I want to give back to society and create a socially beneficial business. I want to overcome my fears and conquer them. And this icebreaker is my first step towards facing my fear of speaking in front of an audience like you and hopefully conquering it in the future. That is my life a work in progress.